State your name, please.
Kaz Himes.
And what part are you playing?
I am playing the part of Edward, the son.
So, give us a little bit of background on you. What is your experience in theater, and what led you to be doing this production?
I've been in plays all throughout high school. I'm an international thespian. I had the highest points in my entire school, and probably even in its history. I was specializing in costumes back then. What led me to do this play is that I was here for a friend, and I never intended to actually get a part. So when I actually found out who I was nervous and excited.
So how has this experience with Laugh Riot been different from your other work?
This is a whole new type of play, one I've never seen before. Before, in high school, you have the wholesome family comedies, family musicals. This isn't that. This is definitely something unique.
So tell us a little bit about your character.
He's Edward. They don't have a last name, from what I know. He's pretty messed up, lives in a pretty dysfunctional world. He's a pedophile, which is probably a main part of this play. He is also the center of attraction. He's probably the male attraction. I'm not quite sure of the word. Really, the play centers on this entire dysfunctional world, and he was kind of born into it. So he's not sure what to do, or who he should be in love with, or anything like that.
So what is in dealing with that, and having that kind of dysfunctional nature about your surroundings, how have you, as an actor, as a performer, what has led to adjustments and changes from how you normally approach something and to approaching this type of world?
I've had to think like a pedophile is the best way to say it. He is awkward, he's confused. I think I have it mostly together, fingers crossed, but he has no idea which way is left, which way is right. He's confused in every direction.
So with that, what does this play offer to individuals, to an audience to see that they might not normally get with somewhere else, besides just the general content?
You go to something called True Love, and you think that it's going to be a nice, happy story. It's not going to be. It's going to be a real-world view on inner cities. Hopefully not most inner cities like this, but it's definitely something to check out.
Now, what are some of the things that you've done so far or worked with so far? I realize it's still fairly early in the process, that have opened your eyes up to a different way of theater or to just a different expectation.
Do you want the uncensored version?
Entirely.
I touched a boob. I've touched boobs, I've gotten hit on by transvestites, I've gotten hit on by my stepmom, I had sex with a 13 to 14-year-old, she's not really, so in case any cops watch this. It's
all in the context of the play.
Of the context of the play. This is not my personal history. This is the darker side of theater that I never actually thought existed. Everyone's still pretty cheery about it so far, but I feel as we go on, things will get darker and darker.
Now, what has this tapped into you as a performer? Is it something that you'd now be interested in continuing working with, or something that you kind of want a little bit of space from afterwards for a little bit?
For a little while, I think I'll take it easy, but after this play, I'm definitely interested in doing more with the Laugh Riot and their group.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Thank you for having me.